We are live, we are live, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. If you can, yeah. Um, please, if you are here, just leave a comment. I like to know. I like to know who and who I have here. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me share this on Facebook. Let's do this. So anybody here? Okay, so we're talking music strategy for independent artists. Okay, so what I want to share with you guys today is something really, really powerful, and I'm trusting that at the end of today, some of you will find very useful information to run your music ministry and career for this year 2022, right? I've actually considered the fact that a whole lot of young artists struggle for a long time because they do not have support system. Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing with you on how you can actually create support system for your music career. Okay, I'm saying somebody is online. Who is that person? Just drop a comment. I like to see. Drop a comment if you're here. Drop a comment. Send a message. Okay, let me see you. Let's interact. Once you come in, please kindly drop a comment. Introduce yourself. Let me know that you are hearing me. It's very important. Let me know you're hearing me. Okay. I want to read that comment. I want to be sure that we are catching up on this class. Very important. So I said earlier that today, damn, that I'm gonna be teaching on music systems. Okay, systems, support system for your music as an artist. This is very, very important. Trust me, and this is gonna change. Yeah, so we're back. Okay, I see Hillary. Hillary, okay, Hillary is in the building. Thank you, Prince Hillary. Thank you for joining in. Okay, please, as you join in, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do so. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm just holding brief so that more people can join in. Okay, this is very, very important. Today's class is very important. It's usually a class that I will not teach for free, but I decided to do this for free because I know that this is a game changer for somebody. Okay, now I've actually been sharing this strategy with some of my paid students, some of my mentees for a while now, and I decided to share this to more broader audience because I know that this is going to be so much of help to somebody. Now, um, what does a system is? All right, what do I mean when I say building a support system? See, the truth is that we are in a part of the world where we actually think that we can do all things by ourselves. I mean, scripture says we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. That's fact, right? But truth be told is that sometimes after quoting scriptures, you need to physically, um, you know, physically practicalize those things that you quote in scripture. And to practicalize most of those things, sometimes you need people to make those things a reality, right? So, but if you don't know, you might be running in error, and this is a problem because in Africa, Nigeria especially, we want to be jack of all trade, master of none. We want to do everything for ourselves. So you see, somebody, an artist, is the songwriter. Sometimes he's the producer. He's the engineer for himself. He's doing everything. He's his own manager. That's another thing. Maybe next week or so, I'll be talking about personal manage, personal management as an artist. Okay, I'll talk about that. For remember that I'm actually focusing on artists that are independent. This is very important. Artists that are independent, artists that are not signed to record label, because for an artist who is signed to a record label, a whole lot of things are already organized for the artist. A whole lot of things are already put in place. But for an independent artist, there are so much that they need that is not available, and those things that they need are actually the systems that they need around themselves to make their music career go forward. A while ago I shared on Facebook about the importance of building a team, right? The team that the artists have is actually the system that an artist has built for himself or herself. Now, what does it mean to build a team? Oftentimes, when people talk about building a team, a lot of people actually think that we are referring to a music band. No, no. A band is just a part of the team that an artist need. All right, excuse me. A band is a part of a team, but a band is not the team. This is very important, and it's important for you to understand this. So every time we say an artist should build a team, I am not necessarily referring to a band. If you have a band, that's good for you, but that is not what I'm referring to. And truth be told, right? It is. I also understand that some artists at this level don't even have a band at all. Now, if you're an artist, a serious artist, and you don't have a band in 2022, you are wrong. Trust me, I say you are wrong. Now, so you should start now to start putting a band together for yourself. Start now. Start now. It's very important. Start now. If you don't know how to go about it, you can try the strategies I'm going to share with you on this class. Okay? Because I understand that the major reason why a whole lot of people don't get a lot of things done is money. It's money. I mean, for an independent artist, you sponsor yourself 100%, you do everything for yourself. And trust me, that is a whole lot of stress on you as an independent artist. All right, I know that quite well. That's a lot of stress on you as an independent artist, and then you don't even have the money. If like you have the money is one thing, and truth be told, even if you have money, if you are very rich, that you have money, you still need a team. You still need a system to help you, because only you cannot be everywhere and do everything. You are gonna break down. Okay, you're going to break down. That's why people have PAs, people have workforce around them, people have managers, have different things around them, because they know even with your money there are things you cannot do for yourself, so you need people to help you push that. So I'm talking about how you can build systems for yourself today in 2022, a strategy, music strategy that will work for you as an independent artist. Now, this thing I'm going to share with you, it's a bit risky if you are not that kind of person that keeps to promise. Okay, because as it stands right now, a lot of people are skeptical about giving themselves out to somebody. A lot of people are skeptical about being a part of a journey that is just starting. All right. So if you are not the kind of person that reciprocate or appreciate people's effort and labor in your journey and in your life, don't try this thing I'm going to share with you. Now, so what kind of system, what kind of team are we looking at? Now, building a system around your music career simply means building people, the team of people for the things that you need for your career. All right? As a singer, as an artist, who are the people that you need around your life? Who are the people that you need around your life and your career? Right? Who are those people? Identify them. First of all, you need a band. I cannot overemphasize the importance of having a band as an artist. Now, see, having a band means so many things for an artist, trust me. The first is that it shows your audience, the people, your guests, or your host rather, that you are an organized person, right? See, back in the days when we were doing music, right? We didn't understand a whole lot of things. So sometimes when you have an invite, you just go by yourself to the church, and then you use the church keyboardists, the church instrumentalists. They don't even have an idea what songs that you want to do, and they will help you to mess up your administration. Trust me, they could help you to mess up your entire administration. Now, but as you grow, you understand that you need to have a band of your own. People who play with you, people who rehearse with you, people who do things together with you. So when you go out with these people, right, you go as an organized person. Now, when your host see you coming with, or when you are having a conversation with your host, and you are explaining that okay, you are coming with so number of people, most times your host will ask you how many of you are coming. Okay, especially if it's a place where they're not necessarily paying flights for you and stuff like that. All right, sometimes all of the people that you are coming with at the event, he puts a reputation on your brand. All right, so if you don't have, please, I'm also seeing somebody joining in now. Once you join in, kindly just drop a message, introduce yourself, let's know who you are that is just joining in right now. Okay, and tell me you're hearing what I'm sharing. If you're hearing me, let me know. Okay, so let's go now. So that's the very first step. I'm talking about building system for yourself as an artist, and the whole idea of what I'm sharing with you is not about just the building, but I'm going to teach you one way you can follow, one thing you can do to help yourself build the system without spending money, because the bone of contention mostly for young artists is the fact that most of the young artists don't actually have money. Okay, they don't have money to play around with, so you cannot necessarily afford to pay for everybody's service. See, a very good blog right now, a very good blog with huge following right now will cost you at least 50,000 naira to blog your song through them. I know that because I've been in the system for a long time, and I've had to help a lot of artists blog their songs. I've also had to bridge the gap for a lot of artists. So I know there are blogs that charge 20,000, 30,000 or thereabout, but there are blogs that charge as much as 150,000 naira, right, to block song for you. There is a difference. There are levels to these things. Now, so most young artists actually do not have the resource and the amount of money, that kind of money that is needed to get these things done. So what happened is that this strategy I'm going to share with you is going to help you build the kind of system that will not necessarily require you to spend so much money on your music. So I talk about building a team. Now, the same strategy you use to build the band is the same strategy I will recommend that for you to use for every member of the team. Now, first, let's recognize who are the people that you need in your life as an artist. Who are the people that you need? First of all, you need a manager, right? You need a music manager. You need an A&R manager. Now, in some cases where you have a manager that is also into that understands A&R, it can serve both purpose for you. But if you can't find a manager that understands A&R, management and music manager, they are actually totally two different offices, right? Most times they are merged into one, and then somebody that understands both jobs actually take responsibility for it. But in most cases where this is not like that, you need a music manager, and then you need an A&R manager. Now, a music manager's job is to be there for you, think through with you, help you organize your life, all right, represent you, negotiate for you, all right. Now, but an A&R manager helps you create and develop your sound, helps you discover your sound, helps you create your sound, helps you develop the sound, all right. Now, they also help you select songs to be recorded, help you with songs arrangement. They help you even as far as choosing a producer that can interpret the sound. A whole lot of process that is involved in the music development and production of music, even including marketing. That's where the A&R person comes in. Okay. Promotional strategies and all of those, that's where the A&R person comes in. So you need a music manager, you need an A&R manager, you need a graphics artist, you need a blogger, you need a cinematographer, you need a photographer, all right? You need a video editor. How many people have I mentioned now? So you need a music manager, you need A&R manager, you need a graphics designer, you need video editor, you need a photographer, you need a cinematographer. All of those things put together are the people that you need in your life as an artist. All right. Now, as a young artist, you cannot. Okay, you also need a blogger. Oh, I almost forgot that. Blogging is very, very, very important. It's one of the basic forms of music promotion, especially in the online space. Okay, so you need all of these people in your team as an artist. These are the support systems that you need. Now, how do you get all of these people? I mean, to engage each of these persons service is going to cost you a fortune. That one is sure. So what do we do? The best thing for you to do is for you to meet with any of these people, anybody that you know that meets this particular need. All right, have a discussion with them, a heart-to-heart discussion. If it's possible that you can speak to all of them individually and invite them for a meeting, that would be really, really, really cool, right? Where you invite them for a meeting, let them come and have a conversation with you, and then you make a mouth-watering proposal. And now, I'm not asking you to give them money, right? Now, if you have money to afford, I mean, you do that. But I'm speaking to people who don't have resource to be able to afford this kind of services. Okay, hold on. I think the video cut. Who may not have this um this amount of money to be able to get these services. So what do? You can prepare a contract, for example, and then get these people together, have a discussion with them that you like them to work with you. All right, have them to work with you, explain your vision for them, explain your plans for them, let them understand what you're doing, where you're going with yourself. All right, and then ask them to be part of the team. You don't have money to give them, right? But let it be known that you are actually owing them for their services. They have a sense of responsibility, a sense of belonging as members of your team. So what that means is that when you need photos for whatever it is that you need photo from, right, you can get a free photo shoot without having to pay money for. Why? Because this person is a part of your team. Okay. Now, when the team start making money, there has to be budget for all of these things. All of these things. It shouldn't be that when the team start making money, you now feel like you have arrived, and now you don't want any member of the team to actually be a part of your journey, or you know now that you can afford the best photographer, you can afford the best cinematographer, and you start acting up and then neglect people that you started with. No, that shouldn't be. If you're that kind of person, don't even try this strategy. All right, so I'm saying find this individual, find a blogger, talk to the blogger to be part of your team, speak to the blogger. See, even if these things is going to cost you money, it will not cost you normal money. Maybe the blogger that is now part of your team that understands your vision and where you're going might just ask you for money to buy data blog your song or to share a song with other bloggers, as against when you'll be charged to pay 50,000 naira, between 50 and 150,000 naira to get your songs blogged, right? So it is very, very important that you plan this strategy with different individual in the fields that pertain to what you do, right? With different individual in the fields that pertain to what you do. Very, very important. So you get to meet somebody who is a blogger, you discuss with the person, somebody who is a cinematographer, have a conversation with this person. See, if you have the advantage of this is this. If you have somebody, for example, who is a cinematographer in your team, when you need to shoot a music video, right? A music video, you can have a conversation with this person. This person knows about cameras, you can handle cameras. All you might need might just be money to rent camera and then pay for a few items that you need for the video shoot, and then before you know, what's going on, boom, you are already done with your music video without spending so much money. Right now, if you are to hire somebody, for example, to do music video for you, that's going to cost you a whole lot of money, right? I know it's going to cost you a lot of money. Now, if you meet somebody to direct video for you, for example, the person might just go and even um, charge extra for his own service, right? Because they are not part of your team. But if they are part of your team, they will take money from you to rent equipment, and they will feel a sense of belonging to do this video shoot for you because they feel that they are a part of your team, a part of your journey, right? So speak to, find these people. They are everywhere. There's a photographer somewhere in your state, on your street. Meet the photographer. Share the vision with the photographer. Get the photographer on your team. I remember one time I wanted to start doing skits, right? This web series, drama web series, and then I called a few people together. I called a guy who rents cameras, right? It's a photographer, but he rents cameras, quality cameras. So I called him in a meeting, and then I called a video editor in a meeting, and then I called a few people that I know I want to use for the acting, and I explained the situation to them. I said, "See, this is what I want to do. I don't have money to pay for all the equipment and services. So right now, I want you guys to be part of my team. I want us to build this thing together. You supply us camera. You help us edit this project. You guys act in this. When money starts coming, this is the percentage that we're sharing the money that we're making from this proceed." And everybody was like, wow, okay, this is nice. So I went ahead, started production. We shot at least, I think it was 3 skits also, and I didn't spend a kobo aside from little money that was spent for logistics, for transportation and all that. Why? I have camera to shoot for free, and then I have somebody edited the video for me without charging me a kobo for all of this. Because why? I built a system around that idea. This is what I'm sharing with you today. As a young artist, make sure that you build, take this system building very important, otherwise you spend a lot of money. I'm telling you. Now, if you have a blogger in your team, for example, with 10,000 naira you can actually blog music to a whole lot. Now, I'm not saying that the blogger will charge you 10,000 naira. No. If the blogger is in your team, he might just probably just ask for money to buy data, right? And with 10,000 naira you can get good data to share your song with other blogs and also blog the song on their channel, right? Now you get a cinematographer, somebody who knows about cinematography, who knows about camera. It can help you and shoot your video as a member of your team. Okay, you get a graphics designer. This person will help you to design graphics for your song artwork, for your song release. Okay, you have a video editor. When your video is shot, the editor can help you edit the video. It can also help you do things like lyrics video, slideshows, and a whole lot of stuff. Now you can have all of this going on for you without you having to spend so much money. So what do? You find individual who offer these services that has to do with what you do in music, that has to do with your music, right? I've already listed the names of these people: graphics artists, video editor, music manager, A&R manager, blogger, cinematographer, all of those, right? All of those skills. Find these people. If it's somebody that you feel like, okay, this person can be a manager, I think this person can be a manager for my career, right? Approach the person, speak to the person, right? Be plain, be polite, be plain, and be real with these people, right? And then be honest. Be sure that when money start coming, because when you build a system around your music, there is every likelihood that money will start coming in. There is every likelihood that money will start coming in. When money starts coming in, make sure that everyone that is part of the journey is well rewarded. This is very important. So I sound a note of warning. If you're that kind of person that when you make it in life, you trash everybody that were part of your journey, don't even try this, because you're going to end up hurting people. Okay? And I advocate that if it's something that you are sure you want to do, you can actually extend this to a contract, right? You can actually extend it to a contract so that all these people can have some level of confidence that, oh, when money comes, they have something to fall back to. They have a contract with you, and with that they'll be able to give their 100% to whatever it is, to the job that they are doing with you. Very important. All right. So when you put this team together with the team, you map out the strategy as to what you want to achieve for the year. Very, very important. Okay. So you have that conversation, you present alpha, you in your conversation with them, share your journey with them, let them know how far, what you have done as an individual, where you're coming from, how far have you been, where you are right now, where you hope to be, where you're going. You must share that journey with them. They must understand your journey. If they don't understand your journey, they will not be able to share in your vision. Very important. So share the journey with the team that you are putting together, the support system that you are putting together. When you share your vision with them, they will see whether this person is actually worth investing in. I mean, if for the past 5 to 10 years you are still at the same spot, I don't think anybody will want to invest in you. As an independent artist, there are some level of push that you are supposed to have given to yourself, that anybody that comes in contact with you is supposed to notice a journey of progress, right? Notice a journey of progress with you, and should be able to trust that it's just a matter of time that this brand is going to be a success. Because trust me, the only reason anybody wants to work with you is because they believe that you'll be successful. Nobody is going to work with you because you want to win soul. Nobody is going to work with you because you are a gospel artist. No, nobody cares. Nobody is interested. Honestly speaking, nobody is interested, right? People are giving their all to you because they believe that you are going to make money from what you do, and they would also make livelihood from it. See, it takes a lot for people to give their all, to give their best to you. It takes a lot. All right. So I encourage that if this is what you really want to do, and you are very, very, very sure, you are confident of the vision God has given you, you are confident of what God has put inside of you, right? You can extend this to a contract, make a contract for each of this person. The contract might be light, very, very light, because of course there is no money right now involved. So, but even in the contract, do not put a stipulated amount of money. Let the contract be in form of percentage. All right, let the contract be in form of percentage for everybody, whether it's 5% for the graphics artist, 6% or 7% to the video editor, 5% to cinematographer, 10% of what you earn to the blogger, like that, like that, like that, like that. Let me tell you what that would do for. This is going to give you a quick visibility. I'm telling you. Now, see, the media has power. The media has power, right? Do you know one of the problems with young artists, why they don't grow so fast, is because they don't have enough PR, right? You know what PR is, right? Public relation. So you don't have somebody who is putting you out there all the time in the front of your audience, in the face of the public, right? If there is somebody, do you know why people who went to Big Brother house become very famous in 3 months? Do you know why? You know why? Because they are constantly in front of people every single day. So you turn on your TV. As a matter of fact, they don't go on break. 24 hours every day, they are on your face, they are on TV. All right? That's exactly what PR does to you. So if you have a blogger in your team, as part of your team, who understand that it's part of your team, let's say you have a contract with this blogger already to be part of your team, and then every little thing that you do, the blogger is putting you out. Every little thing you do, the blogger is putting you out. Every little thing you do, is blogger is putting you out. You have administration put, the blogger is putting you out. You have small win, the blogger is putting you out. Little comment about your music, the blogger is putting it out. Every now and then you are in the faces of people. You find out that your visibility increases. All right, people begin to take you serious, and people begin to see you. Every little thing you are out there. Every little thing people are talking about you. Blogs are talking about you. Your visibility increases. Okay, so just imagine that you now have a constant blogger in your team who understands the job, who knows exactly what to do, with your brand, who also understands your brand and constantly put that brand out there for the world to see. Trust me, it's going to increase your visibility. Okay, so when you gather this team together, these people together, different fields, different people in different fields that will help your journey. I'll repeat the list again. I'm talking about having a photographer, having graphic artist, having blogger, having cinematographer, possibly a video director, have an A&R manager, have a music manager. Have these people in your team. I know you cannot pay them, and I'm saying speak to every individual that you know that can offer different of this service, and have a meeting with them. Share the vision, share your plans with them, get them to be part of the team, share your journey, let them know. And then you must be somebody that is also making progress as an individual. Okay, we must see this guy. If you call me into your team, for example, I must see your track record. I must see what you have done so far for yourself. I see where you were, where you are right now, and where you want to go, for me to know whether you are going to be successful. Because it's not enough for you to ask, let's support. No, don't ask me to support you. I want to be sure that you're going to be successful. So I will not waste my time and resources putting it into you, and at the end of the day, you will not make a success of what you do. Okay, so you must have confidence in what God has put in you, in what you are doing. You must have confidence of it. And then you speak to these people, gather them together. Once they agree, I say, if you are sure of what you are doing, you can prepare a contract, have percentage for every one of them. That will help you to secure them. That will help you to win their trust. Okay, so they feel like, okay, they are part of something. Their effort is secured, because if you have a contract with them, when you make it and you don't implement the contract, they can sue you. I know that a lot of gospel artists fear contract a lot. I don't know why, but you guys fear contract a lot. But it shouldn't be. I think the reason why a lot of artists fear contract a lot is because they actually don't trust themselves. They don't trust themselves to keep the bargain of the contract. Okay, so that's why you guys run away from contract. But if you are sure that this is something you want to do, I encourage that you do a contract, have percentage, at least share like 50% to all of these guys that are part of the team. Yeah, share like 50% amongst them. I'm sure they are not even up to 10. So if you give them 5% of your earning when the money comes, they will appreciate it. This is constant income coming in, right? And then after that, you guys plan your strategy, the plan for the year together. All right, have a calendar for photo shoot. Maybe you don't know, because when I just say photographer, some people may be wondering, what does photography has to do with music? Everything, everything. Trust me, everything, 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 everything. Thank you, Kefios. I'm seeing you. I see your comment. Everything. Listen, I say this all the time. Many people don't know that picture is a content. Picture is a content, and a good picture is good content. Trust me. Let me shock you. Why do you think after the Big Brother Ninja show, you see all the contestants every day they are posting different kind of pictures, different kind of pictures, different kind of pictures, whether they are doing anything or not. Some of them, after they are silent for a while, you just see them start posting picture, posting pictures, start posting pictures, start posting picture. What do you think is happening? That picture that you just thinking, oh, there is just picture they are posting, that is content. Sometimes those pictures they are posting are picked up by blogs, and the blogs will distribute the picture, and they are becoming popular and popular by the day. The same thing with you as a gospel artist. You must take picture photography very, very, very serious. I see some of you gospel artists, you do artwork with pictures you take with phone. That's an error. It's because you don't understand that picture is also content. And if picture is content, then you have to give a good one. Do you understand? If picture is content, then you have to make sure that you present a very good one. So by right, you should go to a standard studio and snap picture, post good picture on your page. I do that a lot. If you are following me on Facebook, you know that I post a lot of personal pictures of me. I know what I'm doing. It's content. Okay? Now, some of you you want to do artwork and you don't have a good picture. Some of you picture you have on your artwork is not even showing your face well. It's not showing your face well. That's a poor content. So having a photographer in your team, you would have solved the problem of pictures, right? You can have your clothes put together, have good content, good makeup artist if you are a lady. If you are a guy, have good haircut, look good. Go in the studio, take different kind of pictures, have them edited, really, really, really nice. Okay, have that. You must represent your brand well at all time. I see this is not just about only on when you are designing artwork. No, it's not only when you are designing artwork. Even on your Facebook profile, as an artist you are a brand. Understand that as an artist you are a brand. Okay, so even on your Facebook profile, put a very clean, nice picture that represents you well. Don't just put anyhow picture. Don't just snap picture from anywhere, from gutter, and then you put on your page. No, everything that you put out there on your page, on your digital platform, on your social media platform, must represent the brand that you are trying to push out to people. Right? Yeah. Yes, Kefil. I think so too. You see, in the gospel, a lot of gospel artists don't like contract. I think the thing is that some of your top coaches, some of your top papas and mama are the one who are scaring you people about contract. Okay, let me tell you something. Contract should be normal. Contract should be normal. Very, very normal. There should be nothing you should be scared of contract. Contract is actually an agreement. That's what contract is. Contract is basically an agreement. Oh, okay, I want to do this. You agree that you want to do it this way too. Both of us come together and agree that this is what we want to do, and then we put it on paper. We put it on paper. The problem is that a whole lot of gospel artists are not faithful. Many gospel artists, they are not even born again. They have character. There is absolutely nothing wrong with contract. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So as an artist, you should be comfortable with conversations around contracts. Right? Somebody once said that record contract is a demonic contract or something something. And I said, what kind of ignorance is this? I can't remember what the person wrote. Something about that record label contract is a demonic contract with great offer or something. I can't remember. But that's not true. I work with a record label, a gospel record label. I've read plenty of the contract. I'm the A&R manager. I'm in charge of the contracts. Right? All the contracts of our artists are inside my envelope. They are in my file. I'm in charge of them. I've read many contract papers. There's nothing demonic about contract. Contract is an agreement. And every gospel artist need to begin to have this mindset and understand this thing. That contract is merely an agreement. It's not something to be scared of. Unless you are somebody who is not planning to keep to your contract terms. You are somebody who is not faithful to your contract terms. Okay? So if you are sure, that's why I keep insisting. If you are sure that you are that kind of person, that you know that when money comes, you will treat the people that work with you right, then engage them in the contract. Contract will give them confidence and will help them to bring out the best of themselves for you. It's true. I know what I'm telling you. And the contract percentage can be small. Like I said, don't mention an amount. Don't say, okay, I'll give you 100 million when I blow. No, you don't know how much you make when you blow. There are people who blow and they have not made 100 million yet. Put percentage. When the money comes, I'll give you 5%. That one is reasonable. So as you are growing, maybe you start making 50,000 naira, you share 5% to everybody. When you start making 1 million, you share 5% to everybody. When you start making 10 million, you share 5% to everybody. That makes a lot of sense, right? You can actually increase the percentage if you think that they are doing much more. But I'm just giving you example and how you can engage people to work for you and with you. This is so important. All right. So this year 2022, don't just be a lone ranger. Don't be, this is February. February is still quite early. This is 14th February. Don't be a lone ranger who is struggling everything by yourself. You will break down even if you have money. I say even if you have the money and you are doing everything by yourself, you will break down. You cannot get some level of result. Even the record labels that you are admiring, they have workforce, they have people who take care of all of these services for them. Record label have blogs, a blog who is their PRO, sorry, who is their PRO, right? That takes care of everything publicity for them. So you as an independent artist, you cannot afford not to have one. But the problem is that you don't have money as a young independent artist. So I'm sharing a strategy with you. Engage them. Find the people you need to help your music career and engage them. Engage them. Share the vision with them. Ask them to journey this journey with you. Engage them in a contract. If they appreciate verbal conversation, it's fine, but nobody can be trusted. Even you cannot even trust yourself. So if you call me, for example, to come and be part of your journey, maybe you want me to be a A&R manager and you don't have money to pay me, I'll ask you for a contract. Give me a contract so that when you blow and you are not paying me what you're supposed to pay me, I can sue you because I have a contract. All right. So you can get everybody you need without spending a kobo, and then you start working. You have the photographer start you out with the photo shoot, and then you start posting lovely pictures. Change your DP on your WhatsApp, change your DP on your Facebook, change your DP on Instagram, change your DP on every handle. And then you might need also to add a social media manager or a social media strategist to the team. Okay, somebody who will help you grow your page, somebody who understands the kind of content to put on your page. Get all of these people together, speak to them, let them understand where you're going, and then when they buy the vision, you come down together and plot a strategy. I want to offer that if you are able to put this team together and you want me to speak to the team, to share ideas with the team, or to join your think tank when you're going to be starting the strategy for the year, reach out to me. Let's talk about it. It's not going to be for free though, but it's going to be very, very subsidized, right? I will speak to the team and help them together with you to plan a strategy for the entire year with you, for you. Plan a strategy that you can follow that strategy, and then for the entire year you'll be able to achieve so much for yourself. Trust me. That video that is so difficult for you to shoot, right? Do you know that if you have the right team that you're working with small amount of money, you can shoot a video that is worth millions? Yeah, you can. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. Okay, you can. If you have a good team, you have a video editor in your team, you have a cinematographer in your team, you have somebody to direct the video also in your team. I mean, most of the things that people pay for, okay, people are shooting video, you pay a cinematographer, you pay video director, you pay video editor. You have taken that chunk of money away. These three people alone, that will not take less than 200,000 naira, right? It won't take less than editor, video editor, cinematographer, and video director. These three services will not cost you less than 200,000 naira, unless you are working with people who don't know their job. But if you are working with people who already know their job, that will cost you nothing less than 200,000 naira. So if you have discipline in your team, you have already waved 200,000 naira out of your budget. Do you get the point? So with small amount of money to get the right kind of equipment, you know, and then good location with props, you get a great video done, and people will think that this video is shot for millions of naira, but it's not. Okay, so you'll be amazed how fast that your journey will be with a great team. I know what I'm telling you. Your journey will be fast. All right. So when we plan the strategy, we plan everything down, and then we'll map out time when we are going to get this done, when we are going to get this done, when we are recording this song, when we are releasing this song. If this song coming out with a video, the cinematographer is sourcing for camera that we can use. We'll get to know how much. The editor is ready, is on ground. The video director is ready, is coming up with concept. And before you know, you are moving at such a great pace. When the song is ready and the video is ready, there is a blogger already in the team that's going to release this project. For most bloggers, they also understand how to use the digital store and to use the digital store very well. So as everything is coming out, everything is well planned out for the year. As this one is coming out, somebody is taking that and putting it as the director and the cinematographer are getting the video ready. The video is getting straight to the editor. The editor finish editing the video. The video is ready for premiere. The blogger is ready to release the video, and everything is going. The social media person is already tweeting about the song, is posting snippet about the song. A lot of noise are being made about the song. Your visibility is coming up, and you have not spent a kobo, right? You have not spent a cover. But even though you have not spent money, have it at the back of your mind always that you are owing the members of the team. You are owing them. What they are doing is not free. They are pushing for you to succeed with hope that one day you will make money. And of course, if you do good music, you will make money. If you do music the right way, music should be done, you make money. Trust me, I know what I'm telling you. And if you have this kind of team working with you will definitely make money. Nothing will make you not to make money. I am sure of this. So if we all understood this, then it shouldn't be a problem for us to raise a team. It shouldn't be a problem for us to raise a team. So this year, try to get those support system. I told you from the beginning, I say a team is not a band. A band is just a part of a team. Okay, a team is the totality of support system that an artist need for his journey. That is a team. That's a team. So I also said that at this point, band is a very critical part of a team. You should be thinking of getting a band right now. If you don't have one, start the process. Get a band. Get a band. Very important. Very important. Very important. So start the process now. This is what I want to share with you. And be sure that if you can put this through, if you can give contract to these guys, that will be appropriate. And then the contract, there has to everything, anybody you are giving a contract, you have to define what the person is doing for the team. And there has to be an appraiser to be sure that these persons, they are doing what they are supposed to do for the team. All right, the social media person, for example, there's going to be an appraiser to know, okay, how far is this person doing? Is this person doing well? There's going to be an appraiser for the person who is, let's say your manager, for example. Is this person doing well? Your A&R person, is this person doing well? Your graphics designer, is this person doing well? You have an appraiser to be sure that every member of your team is actually deliver on promise, because you have a contract here. You have a contract. That means that whatever percentage you promise that you're going to give them when money comes, you are owing them that much percentage. You are owing them that much percentage. Very important. Very important. And then watch your music career this year skyrocket. Okay. Watch your music career this year skyrocket. See, if you are doing this thing all alone, all by yourself, it's a lot of struggle. It's a lot of struggle, right? It's a lot of struggle. Your manager, as an artist, are you aware that you are not supposed to be the one going to radio station to be begging for a slot for interview or for promotion? Are you aware that? Okay. I think my next class, I'm gonna be teaching you guys on personal management, right? Personal management. Now, I understand that some of you artists right now, you cannot afford a manager, right? You can't afford a manager. So I'm gonna share on personal management in my next class right here on my YouTube channel. But in the meantime, if you use the strategy I just shared with you about building system for your music support, a music manager is one of the things I recommend because you need it. Every artist need a manager. Every artist, you need a manager. There are a lot that the manager can do for you, and also it gives you a whole lot of rep. Okay, now, but for those of you guys who cannot afford a music manager and you're not able to woo any one of them to be part of your team, not to worry. When I'm teaching you guys on personal management, you understand a whole lot of things and how to carry yourself and how to actually push yourself out there all by yourself in such a way that people can still have so much respect for you without even knowing that you are still the one behind the scene doing a whole lot that you are doing for yourself. Okay, I want to quickly take questions now. I want to take questions now. If you are on this live broadcast and you have not introduced yourself, please do so quickly. Do so quickly. Is there anybody who have question right now you want to ask? The hour is now. Please ask question. Okay. If you want to ask question, ask question. I'm gonna leave this video on my channel for a while, so that those who want to replay can replay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, questions. Right now, I want to take questions. If you have a question you want to ask me, all right, ask me right now. Ask me right now before I say goodbye. Right now, remember, my next class is gonna be personal management. Personal management. So, as an artist, I'm gonna be sharing some ideas with you on how you can manage yourself even before you have a music manager, while you're on the journey to get a music manager for yourself. Okay? But before now, let's ask question on this music systems support system that I just talked about right now. Ask your question. Ask your question. I'm waiting for that question. Okay, I see Hillary. He says, "Good morning, Coach. I'm Prince Larry C. Prince Larry C. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. I see Faith Empire Music. It's a good day, sir. Kefil's here. Must confess, sir, this is timely. Thank you. Said I think the contract phobia sometimes is due to orientation. You are absolutely correct. It's due to orientation, and there's a whole lot of wrong orientation going on in the gospel music arena. I hope that one day God will help us to sanitize this kind of mindset and orientation that makes it look like contract is terrible. I mean, contract is a blessing. All right, contract is not terrible. Contract is a blessing. Contract is an agreement that is binded in paper for people to sign, and then that's such a beautiful stuff. Everybody keeps to their terms of the contract. There is nothing to be fear or be afraid of. All right, guys. So yeah, I think this is where we'll end the class for today. I'm not getting any question so far, so we'll call it a day. I'll see you in another class when I'll be talking about music systems. Sorry, I'll be talking about personal management. Okay? Thank you for everyone who joined and everyone that will join in later. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Hmm.